So I got a new haircut this past week, but it's not anything different than you guys have seen before. So I won't waste the video talking about my haircut like I think I did one time. So this past week has been just a lot of getting more acclimated to my new work environment and learning more about the registration process and phlebotomy. Still getting the hang of both parts. I will admit that. I still have not mastered both, but so yeah, I work full time, and then I come home, and I was talking to my sisters last night and saying, like, really, all I really do lately is, I go to work, or I'm at home reading or watching How I Met Your Mother on Netflix, to be real. But it has been good. Yesterday I actually started to write some things down again. That was one of the things. The other things besides like reading, one of my other priorities that I wanted during this school year was to write. And I was talking to a friend of mine earlier in the week about just things that we had both written, like personal things in the past. And so that got me to thinking, and I was like, well, I should maybe pick that up again and start to write like little stories down again. So I kind of opened my online private notebook thing that I keep, and I found a story that I had started to write about an experience that I had while I was in Swaziland, and I realized I had written like it as if I was going to write a little short story, and I had chapter 1 written out. And so yesterday I actually sat down and made myself write the next step of that story, and it really took me back, and it was really good. And I don't think I'm the best writer. I'm okay at it, but I would say that I really like writing. And I always, I think that's one of the things that has drawn me towards liking the liberal arts, medical humanities side of medicine, because I like the idea of being able to verbalize in like word form the experiences you're having, or thoughts that you might be having, or reaction pieces to things you read or watched. And so that's been really a good thing for me to do. And I'm trying to be better about letting people read the stuff that I write. So there's that. So coming off of writing, and I mentioned reading was my other priority. I'm still reading The Book Thief. Yeah, don't judge me, because I usually really don't take that long to read books. I have about probably 50 to 60 pages left of the book. Maybe more than that. I don't know. But I've really been having a hard time getting through it, and not because it's a bad book. First, it was because it was hard to start. Once I really got into the story, I really picked up. But then this week, I really haven't picked it up as much. And I was thinking today as I started to read it, and then I was like, oh no, I'll take a nap, which I didn't really even do. I was like, why can't I finish this book? And this isn't the first time I've done this with a book or a story or a show or anything. And it's like, why can't you get to the end? And I think it's because when you get to the end, it ends, and that's frustrating, because I'm really scared of what the author is going to bring to the rest of the story. Like, is he going to hurt any of the characters I have become so close to? Or is there going to be any closure at the end of the book, or is it going to be one of those like cliffhangers where I have to make up how it might have ended? So I don't know why I have this issue with ending a book and just finishing it, because I really do want to read through it, but then I always like linger on the end parts of the book. And I've done this with so many books, and it's just really a bad habit. And I'm even wonder, am I like that with life, with too, being afraid of what may or may not happen, and the endness of something? I don't know if that made any sense because it just popped into my head. But yeah. So the book Thief is going to be finished the next time I make a video, and I'm saying that here so that I can hold myself to it. And I'm going to be starting a new book by the time I finish that. So